In 2009, there was this movie called Orphan that flew under the radar that not a lot of people heard about, not a lot of people went to see. And over time, that movie became a cult classic. A lot of people singing the praises of the movie, myself included. It's a great movie, and now here we are in 2022. We have a prequel called Orphan First Kill. Let's talk about it. So when Orphan came out in 2009, I remember going to see it in the theater. It was something I actually really enjoyed. That experience seeing that in theater was a really good one for me. I like the way that the character of Esther was played by Isabel Fuhrman. She did a very good job. I always like seeing Vera Farmiga in movies. She's a fantastic actor. So when I heard that there was going to be another Orphan movie coming out, I was fairly excited. I didn't really know what to expect with this movie. I knew that Isabel Fuhrman was coming back, and I was a little worried how they were going to make her look in this, seeing as that she's now 23 years old and a lot of time has passed. So they, in the first Orphan movie, they had to make her look older for parts of it. And now in this one, they dealt with the problem of making her look younger the entire time. Which, I'll give them credit. I appreciate the fact that they did not use any CGI. They used all prosthetics and movie magic to make her look younger. Anytime you're going to do that kind of stuff, I always prefer the actual prosthetics and makeup over CGI. It just looks better. Also, another trick they used to make her appear younger was putting the other actors in lifts, and they had lifts in their shoes. That's a nice little trick to make her appear smaller. So, Orphan First Kill tells the story of how Esther, or Lena, comes to America and basically just what led her to the events of the first movie. So she is this woman in her 30s who has a disease that makes her appear childlike, kind of stop aging around the age of 10. So because of this, she's able to manipulate people and insert herself into families, and her typical MO is to just rob them and take everything she can from them. However, in this one, she decides to impersonate another child who had been missing for a long time. Doing this, she inserts herself into the family and then goes about her business, doing what she does. So, a few things I liked about the movie. I like, again, like I said, I like the makeup effects. I like the minimal CGI. Isabel Fuhrman is a wonderful actor. She did amazing in this. She has a lot of layers to this character. She knows this character very well. She can play it perfectly. Also, Julia Stiles in this movie playing the mother character did a very, very good job as well. I thought the story was pretty well crafted. There's a lot of surprises in this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything in this video, but I just want to kind of get my thoughts out on it. It's a good story. There's a few things that kind of bother me about it. I won't go into that in great detail right now. But overall, the story is a very good one. The twist, there's a twist in this movie. I didn't really see it coming. Like, I knew something was off, but I did not expect what happened. It blew my mind. So, moving on to just a few of the negative things. My biggest negative about this movie is that I didn't like any of the characters. I wasn't rooting for anybody. It's going to be hard not to spoil this to get my thoughts out. So just in case I accidentally do spoil it, just be prepared right now. I'm telling you now, if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want it spoiled on accident, go ahead and just exit off this video. So, my reason for not liking these characters, they're all horrible people, except for one character. And he's the only character that is redeemable or innocent in the situation. So that was my biggest issue with the film, is that I just did not... Like, I found myself in this movie sitting there going, you all suck. I hate you all. And that's not something that I ever want in a movie. I want to at least have one person I can root for, actually get behind and feel connected to in a way. Like, this movie had me almost feeling sorry for Esther. And when it came time for the ending, it was what I expected based on what I knew from the first movie. I expected this type of ending. However, it kind of just seemed sudden. It didn't feel like it just organically happened. It felt like they forced it in there just for the sake of doing it because they had to. And the resolution we get is that basically Esther escapes, and now she's gonna go to an orphanage, and along comes Vera Farmiga to adopt her. So overall, was it a bad movie? No. Was it my favorite movie of all time? No. Is it a worthy follow-up to the original Orphan? Yes. Not my favorite, not the worst, somewhere in the middle for me. Is it something that I can see myself watching again? Yeah, I can see myself watching it again. So, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Come back to this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. I'm really anxious to hear what you all thought about the film. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, set your notifications to all, like the video, and I will see you next time on Wrestling with Horror.